Hi, it's Thomas Cook from Toronto's real estate team at RE/MAX, and here is our June 2013 Toronto real estate market report. Although both the house and condo markets did well in the month, we're seeing more multiple offer scenarios not working out, and sellers being forced to relist their homes at higher prices. So, let's review some of the Toronto Real Estate Board statistics and see what this is all about. June MLS sales totaled 9,061 houses and condominiums in all the districts. This sales number was 6.5% above the average for the month over the last 12 years, and down a modest 3.8% from 1 year ago. Condo townhouses and high-rise suites increased their share of the market slightly to 29%, with 2,624 units changing hands. The June average sale price for all homes came in at $531,374, up a modest but very affordable 4.5% from 2012. East of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO8 downtown TREB district, the condo sales price average was $409,000, while west of Yonge in CO1 the average was $418,000. And I'll give you more condo market details in just a few minutes. The active listing inventory is one of the strongest indicators of how smooth or outrageous the market's going to be. We had a 3.9% increase in inventory for the month of June compared to historical numbers, although we're up a nice 8% from last year at this time. The sales to listings, or percent chance of selling ratio, is how we determine what type of market we're actually in. 24 to 28% is a neutral market, below 24% is a buyer's market, and above 28% is a seller's market. In June, that ratio finished at 40.8%, down 5% from last year's craziness, but about average historically for the month. We're now in moderate seller market territory. While the overall days on market TREB average increased by 1 day to 24, the numbers for downtown condos were 28 days, both east and west of Yonge. Detached Toronto homes sold in 24 days on average, and more affordable semis were moving in 17 days. Both of these days on market times were slower than in May. As you can see from the graph, the June average home price was again up from 1 year ago. This continues the trend that we've seen for the past 18 months in Toronto and the GTA. Last year at this time, we had the change in mortgage lending, restricting amortizations to 25 years for most borrowers. As a result, the market slowed dramatically for the last half of 2012. It'll be interesting to see what happens this year with the slight increase we've seen in mortgage rates over the past few weeks. Downtown condo sales in June had 6.7% lower sales in CO1, but a nice 11% increase in CO8 compared to 2012. East of Yonge is doing well, with the new developments close to the Don Valley making living in that area more exciting and vibrant. The Distillery District is really coming into its own as well. Beating press predictions, condo average sale prices were up slightly by 1.5% in CO1 and down just marginally by 1.9% in CO8 compared to 2012. The listing inventory numbers were almost identical in CO1 and CO8 compared to June of last year. We also saw the ratio of sales to listings in CO1 drop back to 23%, into neutral market territory again, while CO8 east of Yonge dropped to 32%, still in moderate seller market territory. These stats are either neutral or positive, and completely contradict what the media has been predicting for the downtown condo market. To be fair, they should be considering the market over a broader range of time, instead of just referring back to the record market activity we had in the spring of 2012. For those income property investors out there, the news came down from the provincial government that the allowable rent increase for protected properties in 2013 will be 0.8%. Yes, that's less than 1% change for any rental increase that begins in 2014. For those investors who own rental properties that did not exist prior to 1991, which includes most condo apartment rentals downtown, there are no government restrictions on rent increases, only what the market will bear. Of course, if you've got a good tenant who's taking care of your property and paying rent on time, you might want to be moderate in any rent increase you contemplate. So, how do you decide if this might be the right time for you to step into the market? The best first step is to go on a market experience tour of condo or house neighborhoods with one of our team members. What a tour is not intended to do is to find you your dream home. What it is intended to do is give you a clearer idea of what's available on the market in your favorite parts of the city and in your price range. Once you've had your tour, you'll be better able to set up a home buying plan and make a smart decision as to whether now is the right time for you to consider moving towards home ownership. You can sign up for your condo tour at dailydowntowncondotours.com. That's dailydowntowncondotours.com. And a tour of houses at dailytorontohometours.com. That's dailytorontohometours.com. All the best, and check back here in early August for our July Toronto Real Estate Market Report.